Yes, the question I'd like to ask of both candidates relates to the nature of this campaign. This has been one of the most divisive campaigns for mayor in Durham's history, with tens of thousands of dollars spent on mailers, postcards, automated phone calls, that has led to a great deal of discussion in neighborhood groups, in the media, about the tone of this campaign and how it's been run. I would ask both candidates, are you proud not just of the message that you have gotten out of this campaign, but the medium and the way in which you've run this campaign? And what would you do differently if you had to do it all over again? Thank you.
Mr. Stith.
This has, as I said at the onset of this campaign, it was going to be a campaign like Durham has not seen. The issue is the people of Durham are being informed. And I know we're dealing with very significant and sensitive issues. When you talk about loss of life, that's a sensitive issue. When you talk about the leadership that has been a part of what we find ourselves in now, that's a sensitive issue. They are the facts. If you look, and I'll talk specifically about my campaign, the information is documented. The information is what the citizens of Durham are faced with. You know, whether that's crime, whether that's efficiency. I know that might be uncomfortable to talk about, especially if you're the incumbent and you should be accountable for it. But I don't think informing our citizenry is divisive unless it's used as a dividing tool. What our campaign has tried to do is give you a clear choice between the candidates, providing factual, documented information that you can go, I mean, if you look at our information, it is footnoted, it is documented, it is factual. It is hard-hitting, it is attention-getting, but I really think given the crossroads we're faced with as a community, you need full information to make the decision. And then on November 6th, it's going to be your choice.
Thank you. Mr. Bell.
I would agree that this has been a very divisive campaign in terms of protecting the image of the city of Durham. And I'm really quite disturbed that a sitting council member would go to the extremes that that person is doing, given the fact that he sat on that council for 8 years, 2 years longer than I have, and in my opinion has not provided leadership in any way, form, or fashion. You talk about the candidate attacking my leadership. I can tell you I haven't attacked his leadership because he's provided none. So there's no leadership to protect. But having said that, I said early on that I was not going to try to outspend the candidate. I'm not going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to try to be re-elected as mayor of the city. I was going to run a campaign on issues above board and try to maintain a certain level of respectability. I've done that. I will continue to do that. What would I do different? I wouldn't do anything different. I knew from the start that I wasn't going to spend that kind of money. It was my strategy to see what strategy my opponent was going to take. And we've seen it. We've seen the divisive robot calls. We've seen the inflammatory materials that have been put out. We've seen the TV ads, all projecting a very negative image of the city of Durham. Do we have challenges? Sure, we have challenges. But again, I think we need to work with the issues, deal with the issues, and deal with the facts. And tomorrow I'll be dealing with some more of those facts, not tonight. Thank you.
All right, the next question will go first to Ms.